Hello and welcome back to the Kondos Ice Hockey League. We just had the qualifying final in which the Dehli Bellies at the last minute overcame the Hot Dogs. As you can see on your screen, a 5-4 victory, which means that the Dehli Bellies will be moving on to face the Shut Up Maitlands next week.
A pretty pointless graphic. That's the wrong one.
It's the wrong one.
No.
This isn't your regular game.
No.
This isn't your regular season game.
No.
This isn't your regular final game. This is Figures versus Cluffy, round 2. Electric Boogaloo.
Now the graphic won't go away.
No, it won't. So, it's going to be, we've got a light team and we've got a dark team. I was supposed to choose which team I wanted, and then Cluffy jumped in on the chat and said,
in my own defense,
I'll take dark.
In my own defense, I was too busy playing video games and sort of said, oh, yeah.
Yeah, dark sounds good.
Dark sounds good.
That's fair.
I only half read the instructions.
Yeah. So
it's take 2 on Team Clough versus Team Fig.
Clug versus Fig, according to the
So Team Clough has a 1-0 lead historically.
You're winning the series, Rubber, so far.
Can you tie it up, Fig?
I don't know. I'm confident in my team. As soon as they were told that you were going to be the dark team captain and I was going to be the light team captain, we immediately had someone defect from your team to my team. So Jats, the resident cookie baker of the league, down there with Ronaldo Diaz.
Dagger to the heart.
Yeah. She defected and came across to the light side of the force. So I take that as a vote of confidence in my I don't know, team captain, because it is like the Davis Cup of ice hockey. These rubbers.
Well, that's true.
We don't play. We're just the team captains. So it looks as though we're ready to go. Diaz is down at center ice, but he's not opening the door.
Diaz.
He's too busy messing around, flipping his stick.
Not until I master my trick may people go onto the ice.
Well, given that he's taking his sweet-ass time, let's go over here and plug our amazing sponsors. Cradle Pay. They power Cradle Sports. Go to cradlepay.com/sports if you're a sporting club, team and or organisation that wants to make it easier for yourself to keep track of your players' payments and make it easier for your players to pay you. Also brought to you by Wanda Plus, the official apparel partner of the KIHL. They're actually both the official partners of the KIHL for both apparel and payments alike.
Wow.
So we use both of them.
We love them that much.
We do love them. And we're broadcasting from the Olympic Ice Skating Centre in Oakley, Melbourne, Victoria, this week and every week. I will be right back, Clough.
Fair enough. And we'll just have a quick look at the potential odds on Condo Bet. And I'm putting my money on Team Clough. I reckon Team Clough have got this in the bag, to be honest. So place the good bets.
Yeah, it's it's totally a legit and reputable betting company. Definitely exists, and you can totally put bets on there. The lineups for our teams.
Well, we did
today.
have the graphic earlier, so and they keep changing.
Was it actually updated?
I don't think. Well, we could always just press.
We can always check.
We
it
don't
out.
have a button though for Team Clough.
Yeah, no, we don't. So for Team Cluffy, you've got George Buxey, Derek McCarver, Vinny Lee, who just finished the last game.
And looking pretty good. Go Vinny Lee.
Ben Rogers, who has tried to bribe us with lollies. It is appreciated, and it works. Lisa Mack, the goon. I had a run in with her in the change room just now.
I hope then she brings full goon.
She flipped me the bird. And, it hurt my feelings.
You know what? Good. That's a Team Clough spirit. See Fig flipping the bird.
I may or may not have been chirping her entire team while she flipped the bird.
No, I encourage my team to flip birds in the general direction of Team Fig and particularly you Figures. Well, at least during the Clough v Fig ones. Then afterwards,
Yeah.
it's all Freo.
Yeah. It's only for this game.
Yeah.
Continuing on with Team Clough, Juliana Shui, Jules, a.k.a. We've got Lockie's mate, who I don't know what his name is, but his name's Lockie's mate for me. Nick Luff. We've got me and Mick Fitzgerald, this time playing for the same team, Cloughie, as opposed to last time where we had all the partners playing against each other. Ronaldo Diaz and Rishi Mookie, and that completes Team Cloughie.
I got Rishi Mookie as well,
Yeah, you've got Rishi Mookie.
Sweet.
For Team Figs, we've got Craig Ryan, Alistair Sharp, Sonny Stiglich, Talia Chapman, Damien, Neo, Anderson.
Is he playing or was he a late withdrawal?
Oh, I don't know. He's on my list, so. Stephen the Trashman Ward, Chris Cullen, Jim Bob Gallagher, Jim Reed, Cam Kutz, Nat Kondos, Maitland Osborne, Ashley Wadey, Robbie Bushell, and Jats.
So there was a few late changes to the list.
Were there?
Yeah, so you got Robbie Bushell and you've got Maitland and Ash. But he's hoping for a good, fun game. That's all I can say.
That's what we are hoping for this game and every game. What's Ash doing? She's not out on the ice. She's wearing underwear over the top of her hockey shorts.
At goalies, we've got Brody Pruha making Snow Angels after the first game.
And Maitland is... Okay. Maitland is wearing what I can only assume is Ash's bra and underpants over the top of his stuff. And Ash is wearing Maitland's underwear over her hockey pants.
Glorious.
This is the kind of shenanigans that you can expect from this game, in particular Team Figs.
So, goalies, got Craig. We've got Brody, so the beer quota is more than filled with this match.
Yep.
Referees, do we even have any?
I don't think so.
Lockie,
I think it's going to be
on
honesty system.
Honor system!
As Lockie McConville's leaving the ice, we don't have a puck. Where's the puck?
Well, that would be kind of handy, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it would be
Lockie,
really
can you
useful if
find
we had
the
a puck.
Like, are we
guys
calling
with the funny
calling
looking
penalties
outfits on and just
over them?
stay on them
I don't know.
in the crowd across?
Did we?
Yeah, that's
Did
okay.
all the planning
I
go in
can
the
see
same
that,
for everything else other
That's
than
all good.
referees?
Mate. Oh, and Brody. All right, so we
Game underway!
hit the start. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it.
Let's do it. Why not?
The game's underway. George has the puck. He's skating in. He's pressured by a couple of the team whites. That's Cullen. And Cam Kutz gets the puck. Gets it over to Cullen. Cullen coming in. Past Diaz. Skating in. Gets it past Luff. And he scores! Team Figs on the board. 1-0. That's what we like to see. And this is why...
Oh, the game's continuing on. Here we
Oh,
go.
and we're playing on. Yep, no stoppages. Diaz with the puck. Passing it into the slot. Nick Luff from the point shoots it in. Kicked out by Brody. Diaz shoots again. It's wide. Cam Kutz pressured by Diaz. Kept in by Luff at the point. He shoots wide. Oh, boy, this is going to
So who got that first goal?
That was Cullen.
Cullen got the
No
goal.
assists. We're not doing assists in this game if this is how we're going to play. Here's Cam Kutz skating in hard and fast. Chips it into the slot. There's nobody there. Me Fitz picking at it. Jim Reed got his stick on it. It's kept in. No, it's not. Jimmy Gallagher couldn't keep it in at the blue line. Cam Kutz will go in as soon as they clear the zone. Cam Kutz with the puck. Playing it back to Cullen. Cullen once again. Shoots. He scores! Cullen's already scored too. And Team Figs is up to a 2-0 lead. Wow. This game is, as one of our fans would say, cooked.
And that's how we like it around these
Yep.
parts.
Brody made the save. Craig Ryan, here he comes. Skating around. Lisa Mack. Great pressure by her. She shoots it up the length of the rink. And Brody comes out of his net, so no icing. He feeds it to Sonny Stiglich, who's pressured by Vinny Lee. Oh, great play by Ben Rogers there as he batted that out of ice and legally as well. Craig Ryan swoops past Lockie McConvillopoulos. Shoots it into the slot. Jats gets the shot away, but it's into the glove of the bread man with his bready glove, Craigie.
Craigie is our hero. At least mine for the
Ben
moment.
Rogers shooting down low. Good save. We're not even 3 minutes into this game, and it's already a 2-0 lead to Team Figs.
And complete chaos.
Sonny Stiglich bringing it in for the for Team Figs. Skating around the outside, beautifully, trying to feed it into the slot for Craig Ryan, but it's picked off by Ben Rogers, who's already had a great game. Sonny Stiglich keeping it in at the blue line, cuts back in on his defenders. He's got Sharpie at the point. Instead, he feeds it back to Talia Chapman. She couldn't get her stick on it. And here's Vinny Lee. Pressure by the trash man, making up good positioning there. Brody makes the save. Ben Rogers tried to get a shot away, but Alistair Sharp clears it out. And here's Robbie Bushell, the T-man, coming up against the breadbasket. Craigie, he got the save. And Sharpie couldn't get the shot away for the rebound. Pass to the slot. Robbie, one touch pass. Trash man fumbled the pass. Almost had it stolen. Trash man had it battered off his stick by number 90. Who's number 90?
That's a very good question.
We do not know who number 90 is.
Not Lockie's mate, is it?
Maybe, probably. Jules with the puck for Team Cloughy. Feeding it into the slot. Trash
Do
man
you
picks
actually
it off.
expect me to know my team?
I don't know, man. A good team captain would.
I just trust my players. I'm a more hands-off manager. I pick
But
the
I
team.
at least know their names. Come on, man.
I didn't know I had an addition into my team until I rocked up here. It's like, oh, by the way, you've got one of Lockie's mates.
P.S. Yeah, you got Lockie's mate. I don't know his name either. Oh, that's Lockie McConvillopoulos. He's got the puck now for the dark team. Shot wide. Sharpie. So whoever's wearing Lockie McConvillopoulos' Hellas jersey is not Lockie McConvillopoulos. Lockie's wearing his old Hot Dogs jersey that is apparently dark, because that's how we call dark jerseys here. If it's
We've had this argument before.
if it's Skittles, it's a dark jersey. Just for all of our friends at home, just so that they know. Hey, Chris Watson. Is Steve playing tomorrow or today? I don't know. Who's Steve?
Could be Lockie's mate.
Maybe. Is Steve friends with Lockie? Oh, quick shot from Jules in the slot. It's a goal!
Yeah.
G'day, Michael.
All right.
Class.
Has that gone in, has it?
So, was
That
that
has
George or
gone.
Jules?
That was Jules.
That was a goal. Goal. George trying to capitalize, but can't.
So we've got a sudden appearance of referees by the looks of
Oh,
it.
here we go. That's what we like to see. Looks like Richard Armour's going to be out there.
He'll bring some sensibleness to the
Maybe.
proceedings.
Shot,
and
good
I'm not
save.
sure we're ready for that.
Maitland out there with his very distracting uniform.
I must admit, I just can't keep my eyes off him.
Here's George. Hopefully he can focus on the puck long enough to get a shot away. He passes it over to me, but it's picked off by Maitland.
I think he was passing to Maitland. Like, oh, God, blimey.
Oh, my. Here's Jimmy Gallagher bringing it in. What is Alex de Bordeley saying? She's saying something. I think Richard's happy to just perch himself up on the boards there. As Diaz passes in ahead for me. Shooting. Oh, and she rips it. God
G'day,
damn
Michael
it.
Class.
All Has that gone in, has it?
All square.
That has
All
gone.
right, all right, all right. Are we keeping on playing?
Yeah, we're doing something. Here we go. We might
Wait,
actually be stopping.
Where's the puck?
Number from Black, no number.
What's Diaz complaining about this time?
We're actually having a face-off.
We're having a face-off. That's crazy. I don't believe it. Vinny Lee winning the face-off. Diaz shooting it, saved, gloved.
You know, Diaz is like, I'm not going to full play mode until I have my referees.
And now he's like, all right, let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go, girls. Lisa Mack, the goon, gets it to Diaz. He fans on the shot. Craig Ryan gets it out of the zone. Rishi Mookie is number 33 by the looks of it. Pass to the slot, couldn't capitalize. Was Team Fig. Pass comes up to Lisa
Go
Mack.
Lisa Mack.
Fluffy.
So, battle in the corner. Vinny Lee's going to win the park and gets it out there towards Diaz. Shot was blocked. Cullen already got a couple of goals for Team Fig. And if we go by sort of the history of things, you know, you don't have to worry about the hat-trick rule because it doesn't apply.
Oh! Soft shot there from Cam Kutz, and it trickles in on net. I think the referee mic's on.
I believe you are correct. So Lisa Mack with the puck.
I'll quickly turn it
Bars out wide, shot comes in. That's Ben Rogers, is it? Wearing the number 55 in the black jersey. Shot, tight angle shot comes in. Diaz. Now Trashman had the puck, lost the puck. Sonny Stiglitz. Looking for Robbie Bushell, and now Vinny Lee will go back and retrieve the puck. And this is going to be blown. So Vinny Lee gets it out towards Diaz. Back to Vinny Lee. Takes the blue line. Just couldn't quite find the target. So battle in the corner. Now Sonny Stiglitz.
Is this thing on?
Yes.
Is this thing on? Yes, it is.
Thanks, Kondos. Trashman dropping it to Talia. She couldn't get it to her stick. Diaz back the other way. He's got Ben Rogers leading on the far wing. Instead, it's held up. Who might that be?
Now Mick Fitzgerald with the puck. Walks in, fire, shoots it just a little bit high.
It could be Derek McCarver, but we just don't know.
It could be, yes.
Yeah. Derek or Lockie's mate. Uncertain.
Could they be the same thing?
Maybe they're the same person. Who knows? Not me. What? What's that? Who's Derek McCarver and who's Lockie's mate? Are they the same person? Okay, Kondos doesn't know. That's okay. Shot comes
Camera
in,
three.
It's wide.
Can you
the
lift
KHR.
your
See,
camera up a little bit?
This is why these games are so fun. We've got no idea what's going on, and that's totally fine. Pass comes from Sonny to Trashman. Trashman tried to feed it.
All I know is
pass.
Tilt your
I hope
camera
he
up,
scores
camera
as many
three.
goals
Please.
as his jersey number.
Which is how many?
90.
Oh, okay. Well, I hope
A
my
92-2 win to Team Claff would just go down perfectly sweet.
I hope my team scores as many goals as the Trashman and Alistair Sharp's numbers combined.
Oh,
Yeah, I said it.
bring out the maths,
Yeah. Who would have thought? Yeah. Me doing maths. It's crazy. Trashman feeding it over to the Nat Kondos.
Well, you're a drummer, so don't you know, like, at least the 1 and the 2 and the 3. There you go.
The 1 and the 2 and the how do you do? That's how I count music.
Hey.
If I had a daughter and a 1.
Shelley Jansen and the Peanut Gallery there bringing out the
Shelley.
singers.
Just absolutely ripping the jokes. Maitland was so distracted by his own appearance that he jumped over the puck.
You reckon he's just looking down in his own chest?
I think he's just copping a squiz every time he gets out on the ice. He's just like, oh my. Hi, Helen and Chaz, if you're watching.
Oh, they'd probably be turning off if they were.
I mean, if I was them, I would be turning off as well.
It'd be a call later to them. Maitland,
Maitland? What happened this evening?
explain yourself, young man.
Speaking of attire, Jules gets put down in the corner and there's a penalty. Alistair Sharp for roughing. Oh, come on, ref. That's a bit weak.
I fully support
Yeah, you would.
the referee's call
Yeah,
on this one.
how much did you pay Richard Armour before the show, before the broadcast?
I made him sign a non-disclosure agreement.
Oh, okay, so we'll never know. As Jules carries the puck, Cluffy, take it.
So Juliana Schweiger's in. I'll bring out the party tricks, but Brody Pruha, nice work.
What a goalie.
Did not flinch, did
What a goalie. He just made a beautiful save.
All white rough.
What was that? As Nick Luff sends it up to Lockie McConville. He's the, what's his say, Dashend? Something Dashend.
He's a bit of a mix. He's got his Hellas shorts. He's got his old hot dog jersey and the yellow shorts because he's been on the injured this recently.
Yes, he has. It's good to have him back. As Juliana fired a shot in, but it was saved by Brody once again. Passed out from Lockie to Luffy. Picked off by Jim Reed. Here comes Jim in the Rebels jersey.
Stop looking at Maitland, Jim.
He's come to the light side of the force. Here we go, Jim shooting down low. Goal! Jim Bob! Light.
From Jim Reed.
So Jim Reed gets the assist on that one. Good play by Team Figs there. The two Jims Jim? Yes? Jim? Yes. Jim, how you doing?
I'm feeling pretty Jimmy.
Jim Reed tried to clear it out, but it's blocked by George Buxey, the Athena's captain. Centering pass to Nick Luff. Couldn't get it onto his stick. Got it onto his skate instead. Here comes Jim Bob Gallagher. Come on, Jim. Let's go. Make it happen. Tried to drop it to Jim, but the Jim telepathy must have broken the connection at some point because it wasn't really on his stick. George playing it over to Rishi.
Yeah, it looks like Rishi.
Shot comes in. Good save by Brody. Luffy also shoots. Good save by Brody again. Jim Bob playing it over to Jim Reed. Here come the Jims. Slim Jims over the blue line. Chipping it ahead. Jim Bob. Good save by Craigie.
Go, Craigie.
Jim Bob trying to get it back to the point. He gets it to Cullen. Cullen shoots. Blocked by Craigie to help Tim Cloughy. And it's out of play.
And Richard Armour will have to... Where's the pucks? Give me a puck. I need a puck.
Sonny flings one for Nick Luff to collect. Yeah, Chris Watson, we don't know who Steve is. Oh, wait, if you're talking about Steve the Trashman Ward, then yes, he's playing today. We don't know who's playing tomorrow because we don't play on Mondays.
Steve?
I don't
Vinny
know.
Lee, in the meantime, has the puck.
Rolled on him.
You know what? But I'm going to claim that as a pass. And he
Oh,
scores.
my God. How did he score on that one?
G'day,
At 11-11.
Michael
Has that gone in,
Vinny
has
Lee
it?
scores an
That
absolute
has gone
beauty.
in. He's a beauty, that Vinny Lee, isn't he?
He's so good. And
Nick
luckily,
Luff.
we'll get the assist. We'll take another face off at centre ice. This time it's Lisa Mack v Jats. Jats wins the face off, but Rogers picks it off. Gets it to Diaz. Diaz over the blue line. No, he's not. He's off. They're in offside. Here comes Cam Coots back the other way, wearing the only clothes in his bag that are not covered in Pepsi. And it doesn't matter because he's pumped up to the max. And that's a beautiful goal. Cam
Assisted.
Coots.
Unassisted.
Unassisted.
Well, we got a bit
Richard
more.
Armour will never learn how to use this microphone correctly. He turns it on and is talking before he even switches the thing on. I swear to God.
Maybe you could keep a stat of that.
Yeah, I think we should have stats of Richard Armour correct microphone usage. It would be in the negatives. As Vincent Lee plays it over to Ben Rogers. Ben Rogers feeding Diaz, picking up speed off the crossbar and the corner post. Cullen had the puck roll on him. He rims it around. Richard Armour tried to stop it. It bounces out of the blue zone off Diaz. Vinny Lee using that sweet little broken wrist move. Vinny Lee feeding to Lisa Mack. She went for the one-timer, thought about it. Gets the shot away, but it's stopped in front by Cullen. Ben Rogers feeding the slot onto the stick of Cullen. Cullen looking for the trash man up. No, Stiglich, who's up ice. He drops it back for Cam Coots instead.
May have thought it was a trash man and said, no, I'm not passing it.
Yeah. I don't blame him. Poor Sonny. Shot comes in, it's wide. Cullen shooting off the outside of the goals. Coots feeding the slot, broken up by Ben Rogers. Coots again. Tried to get it into the slot, but Diaz picked that one off. And here come the team Cloughy. Rogers spins around to stop up. Tried to feed it to Vinny Lee, but it's cut off by Robbie Bushell. He tried to get it to Talia Chapman, but missed the mark. That'll surely go for icing. Ben Rogers coming in, chips it up the boards, gets it to one of the two players who we don't know who they are. And Stephen Ward steals it away. Robbie to Sonny. Sonny back to Robbie. Robbie chips it up ice to the trash man this time. Fed it ahead for Talia, but she couldn't get to it. Here's Jules. 8 minutes, 18 left on the clock in this first period of 2 that will decide who wins or whether Cloughy will win the season matchup between our two teams, or if I can tie it up with my wonderful team of legends who surely wouldn't let me down.
Well, there's still plenty of game time to come.
They wouldn't let me down, Cloughy. I trust them. Here's Robbie Bushell Bringing it in, dangling beautifully, shoveling it backhand. What a goal! I wouldn't be surprised if he actually chipped that into the back of Craigie and then it popped into the net. I'd love to see a replay of that, and we've got one right here. Bang, up, bing, bang, boom.
Robbie from Sunny.
Good on you, Robbie. See, Robbie wouldn't let me down.
Does he ever?
He never does. He's yet to let me down. And who got the assist?
Sonny Stiglitz.
Sonny Stiglitz. Another good man. Talia and Lockie battling for the puck. Rich is not happy, so he gets them to do it again. Talia wins the face-off, but it gets it to one of the unknown players. Shot comes in, wide. Shot in. Oh, Lockie in front, shooting. Oh, he put it wide. Couldn't get it on net. Talia chucks it to the far corner, but there's no teammates there. We play on. One of the two unknown players gets it. Nat Kondos in the slot, gets it over the trash man. He dangles one of the unknowns, gets it past the other unknown. Lockie McConville gets it back. Nice move by Lockie there. He's been practicing. Unknown with the puck, shoots it wide.
That looks like McFitz.
Is that McFitz?
I think it is.
Okay. We've got too many players with blank jerseys. Oh, Brody. He was moving left to right and he managed to get his tailing skate on it. Trashman. Up ice to Sharpie. He gets it to him. Jules steals it away. Jules for Team Cloughy. Gets it down into the corner. Sharpie steals it away. Centers it to Kondos. Trashman put it wide. Come on, get it on net, man.
You're saying it's a pretty trashy effort.
It was a trashy, ridiculous effort from the trash man. Who would have thought? Definitely on brand. Lockie over the blue line. Stops up. Looking for a passing lane. Instead, he feeds it to the trash man. And here's Sharpie coming up ice. Pressure by Rishi. Rishi steals it away. Tried to get it to a teammate, but they were going to the bench. Sharpie from Kondos. Nat, that is. Sharpie held up at the blue line by Lockie. Lockie to Rishi. Rishi playing it ahead, but Trashman intercepts. Trashman. Kondos said pass it to Maitland. He left it for Ash. Ash trying to get it back to Maitland or maybe Sharpie. It's picked up by Jules. Here comes Jules. She's all alone. What a save by Brody. He didn't think he'd made the save. She goes for the wraparound, but Brody's up to the task. Two big saves in quick succession.
Brody seems determined not to let Juliana score a goal.
Oh my goodness. And that was through traffic. And he managed to stay focused on the puck long enough to get his glove on that one. Apparently, Kondos... Oh, man. Jim, that wasn't to Maitland. I think Maitland's rattling everyone this game, Cloughy.
The Maitland way, isn't it?
It is the Maitland way. He gets the puck. Oh, no, it's broken up by Luff. Luff steals it away again. Jim Reed will help them recover at the point. Apparently, he's Mr. Boombastic.
I haven't heard that song for a while.
It's a banger. George, pressure by Jim Bob. They're usually teammates, but on this occasion, they're adversaries.
And they'll be teammates on Tuesday.
They will be when the Athenas play once again. Do you know who they're up against?
Pinheads.
Oh, that'll be a good game. Pinnies and Athenas. It's going to be a very good final series. We've got Maitland's versus Dehli Bellies. And then, of course, we've got Athena's v Pinheads. As Jim Reed brings it in, but couldn't hold on to the puck. Vinny Lee grabs it, circles up. He's got George ahead. He ignores him. Coming in all alone. Fakes the pass. Brings it below the goal line. Then passes it straight to the other team. And then that's brought out of the zone. Set the length of the ice. Craigie comes out of his net. No icing. He takes a moment to handle the puck and then pass it to Luffy. Luffy ripping it up ice. No icing. Brody came out of his net. Are they just going to play pitch and pass from here on out?
I think so, yes.
Yeah. Jim Reed passing it up ice. Oh, Jim Gallagher got a stick on it, but Luffy gets the puck. He shoots it in. It's wide of the net, and Maitland will come in to pick it
And
up.
Brody was doing a bit of early there. It's like minimalism. You just look at that. Nah,
Minimalist Hurley is invading the minds of all of our goaltenders. Here's Jim Bob Gallagher, cherry picking. Went for the slap shot, but George just pokes it away. Took way too long on the wind-up. Lisa Mack brought down by Ash Wadey, and the referee has ignored it.
Okay, Lisa Mack, just put the stick there, see, climb over that or fall over.
Yeah, here's Vinny Lee back the other way. He's got Lisa Mack on the wing. He's coming in, passing. Lisa Mack, fans on the shot. Vinny Lee comes in, looking for a pass. Maitland picks it off. Here he comes, poked off his stick by Diaz. Vinny Lee in, tic-tacking, got the goaltender down. Luffy shoots, he scores.
That
wow.
is a very, very, very nice goal.
What a play there.
Has that
G'day,
gone in, has
Random
it?
Aussie. Good to have
That
you here,
has
mate.
gone.
Thanks for joining in. So Vinny Lee.
Nick Love from Vincent.
And it's back to a one-goal game.
Yep. So Nick Luff's second point of the night. And it's a 4-5 game. Team Figs just holding on by the skin of our teeth. 1 minute 43 left in this first period. Of course, this is the Kondos Ice Hockey League, so we have one more period after this. We run in halves. Diaz shoots wide. Picks up his own rebound.
Camera 2, can you stop zooming
Looking
in,
for
please?
a passing lane. Plays it off the skates of Cam Kutz. Up to one of the unknowns, playing it down to McFitz. McFitz gets it down low. Circles back away from Craig Ryan. Centering pass is broken up by Team Figs. Diaz smacking it off the stick of Cam Kutz. Circles around, looking for a shooting lane. Shoots down low, saved. Cam clears the crease. Cullen batting the puck off the stick. McFitz trying to center, but Cam Kutz reads it beautifully. Gets his stick in on McFitz as well. Down at the half boards, Jats and Cam Kutz come together to try and clear the puck out. Cullen gets it around Diaz. Gets it to Craig Ryan. Ryan tried to center it, but McFitz read it very well. Ben Rogers almost had it. Ryan, he's got his stick in there. Kept in at the point. Good play by Kutz. He still keeps it in at the point and tries to drive it in deeper. Ben Rogers trying to clear it out but can't. They battle along the boards and now Diaz gets it out with help from Ben Rogers. Jat's got a stick in the lane but not enough. Here come three of Team Cluffy. Oh, couldn't get his stick on it. Was one of the unknowns. Jats tried to feed it up to Cam Kutz but missed the target. The other unknown rips it up ice but not past Cullen. Cullen centering for Kutz but he couldn't get it past one of the unknowns. 2 seconds left in the period. Diaz is in. Boo! Boo! Give him a penalty, ref. Give him a penalty. That was unsportsmanlike after the whistle. Boo! Boo this man. He'll go over to try and talk Richard Armour into not giving him a penalty.
If anything, he was talking to Richard to actually give him a penalty and a penalty shot himself.
So at the end of one period.
1 goal difference.
Yep. Team Figs is leading by 1 goal. We're not going to count our chickens before they're hatched, though. So until then, Cradle Sports, powered by Cradle Pay. It's the official payment platform of the KIHL. This is how we keep track of all of our payments and make it easier for our players to pay for their fees. Also brought to you by Wonder Plus, the official apparel partner of the KIHL. You'll look through the crowd here today and see some awesome Wonder Plus threads and designs. We're also broadcasting live this week and every week from the Olympic Ice Skating Centre in Oakley, Melbourne, Victoria. Fluffy, I'm going to snack on some Maltesers.
Fair enough, and I'm just going to randomly play graphics because I can.
Do it.
I haven't done that one for a while, have we?
Sean Scobie's in the chat. G'day.
I reckon.
Good to have you here, Sean.
About ready to go, so.
I had a girlfriend whose name was Scobie back in the day. It's not a surname that you hear that often, Cluffy.
That is true. So second half bet the start. Here we go. And this time a more structured beginning than we had to the first half, which was just...
Well, we actually able to puck drop this.
Yeah, we just randomly started playing. They randomly started scoring and they just kept playing. So it was... So Talia Chapman left puck behind. Managed to get a pass away. The goaltenders have changed ends. And Brody Pruha makes the save. And someone booed him.
I must say, I'm hoping that Team Figs' defense Steps
Holds
it up
up.
a notch.
Oh, well, it's
Oh!
just given away by Lockie, and Talia just, went for a bit of Hail Mary.
Skated in, guys. Come on, let's go. Talia almost stole it away from Jules, but couldn't. Jules with the sweet moves.
And it is a pretty sweet move.
Round the outside of the referee.
Using Richard Armour as a bit of a shield and a decoy, but Jory
a
Bushell was all
bollard.
over that, yeah.
Uh-oh. In the slot, one of the unknowns gets it up to me at the point. She, batted out of the air by the trash man. Here he comes. He's all alone. Lockie in hot pursuit, smacks his stick. Shot, score! And it's 6-4. It's Puckboy
Garbage
993.
man, unassisted.
So the trash man, he batted the puck out of midair, went on a skate, and then absolutely ripped it. Beautiful work there, trash man.
So a 2-goal lead regained by Team Figs.
Yep, thank goodness, I say. It's 4v4 hockey. Kondos, Kondos is how we spell it. We're just a fun development league here in Melbourne, Victoria, Australia, and we play 4v4 hockey. We have players on every team that are from a mixed range of skill sets. So you got some beginners, you got some intermediate players, and then you got some seriously advanced players.
And then you got Trash Man.
And then you got the trash man, who just should be better than he is. But he just scored me a goal, so I'm not going to rip on him too hard. And this is an exhibition game where I've got a team, and my co-commentator, Cluffy, also has a team, and we are battling for supremacy and honor.
And bragging rights.
And bragging rights. Also a meat tray.
Meat tray.
You heard about a meat tray, right?
I'm all for a meat tray.
Yep. Love a good meat tray. Jim Reed had it poked off his stick, but he gets it back. Shot comes in.
On the
from
subject
Jim.
of meat trays and the complete opposite, I surprised the missus by actually booking us a restaurant on Friday night, or like a cafe, for dinner before a concert at a vegan restaurant.
Nice one.
I didn't realise it was vegan at the time. It just said Middle Eastern. Like, oh yeah, that's pretty cool.
And it's vegan.
And it was vegan, yeah.
Was it good food?
It actually was.
Yeah, see? Just because it's a vegan restaurant doesn't mean it's not good food. Now Kondos with a good pass up ice. Alistair Sharp couldn't get there first, though. Brody Pruha.
But I
coming
did
out
get
of
my
his net.
fanboy moment on Friday as well. I got to,
Yeah.
as one of my favourite singers,
Yep.
who we were going to see,
Do a plug.
Evo, and she was in Melbourne playing at Northcote Theatre, so that's where we were having dinner just at the front. And guess who took a seat at the table next to me before the show?
The very same.
Yes! Total fanboy moment on my part.
It's always pretty cool to meet people that you admire.
I think she's a big fan of Melbourne too.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, what's not to like? Except for the petrol prices and the housing prices and
Well, we're not Sydney, that's a good start.
the occasional neo-Nazi protest, but, you know, apart from that. What about the aqueduct? Oh,
And
yeah,
the roads.
the Romans ain't never done nothing for us. Shot comes in from Luff and he fans on it. It was a good pass to Lisa Mack. She gets the shot off. George tried to feed Lisa Mack as well. She fanned on the shot that time as well. Jim Bob Gallagher tried to play it to a teammate, but Vinny Lee read it, and it's all Team Clough. Vinny and George. Vinny drops it for George. Shoots.
Yeah.
5-hole and scores.
G'day, Michael Clough.
That's
So
gone
back
in,
to
has
a
it?
one-goal
It has gone.
game.
Poor Craigie. What's on the meat tray?
George from Vincent.
I don't actually know what's on the meat tray. I was not
It
privy
could be
to
mutton
it.
dressed as lamb, for all
It
we
may
know.
be bull's testicles.
Oh, sweet.
Can't say. Can't say for sure, but
Well, if you wanted the, do a bit of the living like a nomad in the tundras of Mongolia, they eat whatever's available. So
that's you gotta eat what you gotta. Oh, here comes McFitz, all alone. Great
Craigie.
save by Craigie. Attaboy. He said he was going to pull out some amazing saves for me tonight. So
Well, he did. He's already laid claim to save of the year.
Yeah.
was it last week? Was it?
yeah, it was pretty awesome. Oh, Helen Osborne is cheering Go Team Figures. Suck it, Cluffy. I've got the #1 fan club of the Kondos Ice Hockey League on my side. Yes, and Colin is securing that. Thanks, Helen.
And that's Cullen's hat trick, but we're not counting.
Cullen from Gallagher.
So Cullen has 3.
Jim Bob has at least 2 points.
Jim Bob's got 2 points. I'm loving the music for
Team
this game.
Figs.
That was my celebrating fist pumpy dance.
Went over the shot, and Craigie made another save.
Jeez. See, this is why you go down into the rooms beforehand, Cluffy. And that's offside, so they have to go back.
That's way offside.
Apparently, Random
Camera
Aussie
3,
has
can you
some
tilt
beef
your camera up a
with-
little bit, please?
With someone.
Anyone in particular?
Nah, it's all cooked, apparently.
I just want to know if Helen approves of, well, Maitland's looks like
Oh,
he's
boy.
changed his attire.
Maitland's...
Now that he realises his mum's watching.
A giant hippo in a tutu has made its way out onto the ice.
The other great irony is Maitland will now probably score a hat-trick. Because as we know, the more impediments you put Maitland, the better he performs.
Yeah.
Like the time when you had one with the kids' shin pads or something, and he just starred.
The
I really
hippo...
call it too many men, because that, if I'm not mistaken, is a hippo.
Correct. It's... we, unfortunately... Ain't no rule says that a hippo can't play ice hockey.
Go Ronaldo.
I'm really glad the Airbud rule is applicable.
And
I think the hippo just ate a puck.
The best part is Maitland can't see anything
No,
in there.
it's looking a bit flat, that hippo.
He's literally just skating around hoping for the best.
Here's Cam Coots skating up ice, pressured by Diaz, but he's all alone. He's got Cullen with him as well. Diaz stick in the lane, shot. Brody makes the save. Coots looking for a pass. Where's the hippo? Get it to the hippo. Couldn't find him. Oh, you almost had it. You almost... Oh, no! We've got a trash man down by way of hippo. Oh, boy. They're all okay, though, so it's all okay. Shot comes in. It's wide. Oh, the humanity and the hippo-manity. Jesus.
And the hippo was trying to find a way to the bench without breaking a seam and deflating.
Without killing somebody. Sonny Stiglitz bringing it into the ozone. Drops it for Trashman. Trashman to Coots. Coots shooting wide. Saved by Brody. Stiglitz. Cross ice. Great cross seam pass to Trashman. He dangles. Back to Cam Coots this time. Coots in the corner. Gets it to Trashman at the point. Trashman back to Coots. Coots circling around. Looking for a passing lane. He's got one. Shot on. Robbie Bushell scores! The T-Man. We back, baby.
Robbie from Cam.
Robbie from Cam. So Cam Coots gets his second point of the night. And Robbie, the man who has never let me down, once again.
Oh, we've got a fight over there? Yes, we have.
We've got Talia and
Talia and
Lockie.
Lockie. My money's on Talia.
Yeah, Talia's going to beat the crap out of him.
Yeah.
Yeah, easy takedown. Where's the belt? Where's the belt? Show the belt, Talia. Do we get an extra goal for the fight win? Is he okay? I think he's hurt.
The only downside is that because same team
As
as
we see the
Ash.
replay here. Talia with the... Wow, she threw him down on his elbow. I hope he was wearing elbow
Got the
pads.
additional 2 for instigator. The hippo must take the penalty shot.
That's fair. That's fair. I can accept that. The hippo has to take the penalty shot. But he's shooting for the other team. He can't see a thing. Here we go. Here we go.
He's quite
I
Nat
think
to
he's
be
readjusted.
Nat's essentially acting like a guide dog.
Nat is giving sonar assistance to the hippo. Wow. That was actually a pretty good shot for a hippo. Like, Nelly the elephant, eat your heart out. This is far more entertaining.
Next, we'll have a giraffe.
Yeah. I mean, this
We've already got the penguins, and then we need a lion. We've got the whole cast of Madagascar.
and I mean, Cluffy, let's face it, this pretty much is a circus. So
Well, why not?
it fits the bill.
You know what we need next?
Yeah.
Godzilla.
Yeah, Gojira. Here's Robbie Bushell circling around at the point. He tries to pass it across to Nat Kondos, read beautifully by me. The Hippo tried to poke check, but couldn't get it cleanly. Me shoots, glove by Craigie! What a beautiful save
You know
there.
what we need? We mentioned Godzilla, but you probably know this reference.
Yeah.
The Star Trek reference. The lizard man that fought Captain Kirk.
Oh,
Yeah, we
yes.
need that.
We need that guy. Jim Reed shoots it, saved by Brody.
Bring out minimalism.
Yep, yeah, and they can just like... Apparently, Oreo fan Sensei wants to get into the game. I don't know what that means, but... Puck comes out into this high slot. Jim Reed picks it up. He's got me to deal with. Me fits. Good defense from her. He chips it over to Nat Kondos. Nat circling around looking for a passing lane. She's not finding anything. She passed it off George back to herself. Sharpie shoots, but he didn't get enough of it. Here's Lockie and Jules back the other way. Here they come. Jules with the puck. Bob Gallagher gets a stick in the lane, but Craigie makes the save. Score is currently 8-5. Team Figs leading. Craig Ryan brings it in over the blue line. Lisa Mack got a stick in there but didn't get the puck. Craig Ryan just eats the boards of his own volition.
Well, we now know that the boards are in good condition.
Yep, that's the WHS check of the month. Yeah, well done. Oh, here's Nick Luff on a breakaway. He's got Sharpie on his tail. Can he get the shot away? He does, and he scores!
Yeah.
Nick Luff having an absolute ripper of a game.
G'day, Michael Clough.
Has that gone in, has it?
Sprint
That
board,
has
correct. Wow, what a goal.
Nick Luff from Juliana and McKinven.
The what?
And Lisa
This to McKinven.
Mack.
Lisa
Lisa.
Mack. Cool. So Jules with an assist and also Lisa Mack.
So 2 goals difference. We've got a bit under 12 minutes, so plenty of time.
Plenty of time left. Do not make a mistake about that. 2 goals the difference. That lead can disappear in a second. Here's Craig Ryan chipping it up to Jim Bob Gallagher. Jim Bob gets it past Anonymous Man. Lisa Mack collects the puck down low, but it bounces off the haunted Zambo corner. Craig Ryan at the point, shoots it. Couldn't get it through McFitz. It's at his feet. He can't see it. Craig Ryan digs it down to Sharpie. Sharpie shoots it on the short side. Nothing to go. Sharpie tried to feed it to Jats in the slot, but couldn't get it to her. Nick Luff playing it across ice to McFitz. He's got Craig Ryan on the case. Craig Ryan gets a stick in the lane. Breaks up the play. Nick Luff collecting it down low. Nick Luff centering. Oh, Lisa Mack got a bit of it, but not all of it. Puck rolls on its side. Shot comes in. It's almost in off the skate of Jim Bob Gallagher, but just wide. Luff to the slot, out of the zone. Team Clough will regroup. Of course, Team Clough wearing the dark jerseys. Anything that's not white. And Team Figs wearing the white jerseys. Jats.
See, I don't like to say dark. It's more like particular black. It's Melbourne black.
Melbourne black. Yeah.
So high fashion, basically.
Yeah, exactly. Vinny Lee picking up the puck. Jats providing some pressure in the forechecking variety. Vinny Lee plays it up to Diaz. Diaz to Vinny. Vinny cutting through.
3-0.
It's 3-0. Craigie, poor bastard.
Oh.
And it's put off the post. Oh my God! I thought Craigie was dead to rights there, but he
So
got
did
some
Craigie.
assistance from his little red friend. Oh, and another diving shot that was absolutely fanned on. Ben Rogers back down to Vinny Lee. Vinny Lee shooting, and he shoots it straight into the feet of his teammate. Anonymous number 1. Pass to Diaz in the slot. Diaz. Goal. Poor Craigie. He never stood a chance.
Thank you, Diaz.
G'day, Michael Clough.
Diaz scores
that
from one
gone
of
in,
the
has it?
anonymous players. We should just give it a point to Lockie's mate and also Derek McCarver, just because we can.
As from Vincent and Ben Rogers.
Ben Rogers, okay, yeah.
So Vinny has 3. Oink, oink. And Ben Rogers? Yeah.
And who's what? Hippos can't do face-offs.
Well,
See, you learn something new every day, and that just reinforced something I probably already knew deep down anyway.
to be fair, can't really see the puck from the current face. So, as Chris Cullen picks up that loose puck for Team Figs.
And I like the sympathy Ash is giving you. Like, get out of my way here.
Yeah, you dingus.
You bloody
You
hippo.
drongo. Diaz at the point, broken up by Chris Cullen, trying to get it out. Ben Rogers keeps it in. Ben Rogers chipping it across ice, broken up by the hippo. Good on you, hippo. Well done. Got to be beer league, fun but game. Thanks, Oreo Sensei. Oh no. Oh, poor hippo. Oh man, bit slow to get back to her feet. Pass comes across. Diaz shoots. It's off Craigie. Great save, Craigie.
Boy.
Oh, the poor hippo. Oh,
Lucky the hippo's
Yeah.
got lots of pain.
Richard's helping the hippo off the ice. Oh, thanks, hippo. You've done a great job. Craigie. Oh, poor hippo. Oh my God. What'd somebody think of the hippo? Can we get a camera on that? Oh. Poor hippo.
Needs to deflate.
We'll need to get some first aid checkers down there for some concussion protocol. As Ben Rogers
How
steals
easily
the puck.
do hippos concuss themselves?
I mean, I don't know. I imagine they'd have a pretty hard head, but I'm not a scientist or a doctor.
Or a hippo.
Bye, Random Aussie. Have fun. Have a good night. Thanks for joining us. As Chris Cullen chips it up the boards. Pass anonymous 2. Cullen dangling round the outside, looking for a passing lane. He's got nothing. Gets it over to Sonny. Sonny down low to Trashman. Trashman looking for a pass. Ash is just ignoring all the directions from Sonny, saying get to the net, get to the net. Sonny gets it. Tried to get it to Trashman, but it's broken up by Team Cloughy. Me Fitz chipping it up the boards, picked off by Cam Kutz. He's got the puck, swooped in by Rishi Mookie, and here's Trashman. Trashman looking for Cam Kutz. He's all alone in the slot. Get it to him, son. Oh, and he missed the net. Cameron. We can't score if you don't put it on the net.
That's like Hockey 101, isn't it?
Well, that's what they say. I never took Hockey 101, so I wouldn't know.
You took Hockey 102, did you?
I took Hockey 1220. I wasn't very good. George feeding it across to Anonymous. Can you add 4 minutes, Clough?
4 minutes, okay.
Yep. Direct order from the commissioner. Cullen to Stiglich. Missed the mark. Comes in. Looking for a passing lane. He's got Cam, but he missed him. Robbie at the point. To Cullen. Down low. Dangling. Chipping to the slot. Cam shoots. He scores! You beauty! And Team Figs regains the 2-goal advantage. And 2 goals for Cam.
Cameron from Cullen and Robbie.
So Robbie with the assist, that's his 3rd point as well. So 3 points to Robbie, to Cameron, and that's Cullen's 4th point.
And then we got a bit of dancing going at centre ice.
Love it.
Me and Talia getting some boogie down. And it's Talia who wins that face-off, gets out towards Robbie Bushell. So Team Figs has a 2-goal lead, and Cam just with the wind-up, with a longer run-up than Michael Holding comes in, fire shoots, but spent too much time building a momentum and not enough time shooting.
Yeah, it's a common mistake. Talia almost fed it in past the goaltender, waiting in the slot. Talia, go! Shoot it! Keep shooting it! Is it a goal?
No one knows what's going on.
No one knows what's going on. Richard didn't signal goal or no goal, so we don't know what's happening. We'll let you know as soon as we know. Somebody's not happy. I don't even know what's happening.
No, neither did I.
Well, we're here at center ice. Was it a goal? Oh, it's a goal! Hey! So Talia would have scored that one. So Talia scores. I imagine Cam Quits would get an assist on that one.
Yes. Yes.
Distracted by other things. It was Talia from Cameron.
Thank you, Richard. Oh, good keep in by Luff. George picks it up. Good work by him. Shot. Oh, good save by Craigie. Cam. Down low. Gets it past Lisa Mack. Skating up ice is Cam Kutz. He's got the puck. Luff swinging the stick at him. Clough rooms it around the boards. Robbie keeps it in at the point. Chips it back across to Cam. Oh, good battle there by Luff to disrupt the play. And then he blocks the shot as well with his stick. Nick Luff having a great shift. Cam shoots.
Actually,
it's
he's had a
wide.
very good game.
Has Cam been out there for a while? Or has
Probably
he had a
has.
break? Shot comes in. That's a goal.
Yeah, Jim Reed with the goal.
Jim Reed, good on you, son. The Jim's back at it again.
From Robbie and Cameron.
So Cam's got 5 points now. So 4 points for Robbie as well. There's been some good passing plays because
And you have a
lots of
4-goal
assists.
lead.
Jeez. That's nice.
7-11 is the score.
Oh, if only it was. Nah, I like 7-11 better. Nick Luff tries to clear it. Couldn't. Craig Ryan shoots. Kicked out by Brody. Jim Reed lifting the stick of McFitz, but he protects the puck beautifully. McFitz chipping it across ice, gets it onto the stick of Nick Luff via Jim Reed. Craig Ryan chips it up the boards. Jim Reed gets it. Jules playing good
6 minutes
defense.
left.
What, 6 minutes? Oh, I can do that. Clough.
Oh, I will take over in the meantime as here's a chance now for Team Clough. Fires, shoots, and Craigie with the save. Rebound on offer, and Craigie will have that one gloved. Go Craigie. So Sharpie now with the puck. And towards Jim Bob. Craig Ryan fires, shoots, but that's just a little bit wide, and Jats will skate onto the puck.
Maitland's back out on the ice again after a sabbatical.
Has he got not only the bra, but the whole G-string as well?
Yeah, he's done everything. It's very confusing.
Very Maitland.
Yeah, very Maitland.
And
Diaz,
I'm
Yep.
sure his parents will be asking for an explanation later.
maybe? I don't know. Diaz with the shot on it, saved by Craigie.
Yeah, Craigie with the save. And
Whoa.
Craigie's made to earn that one too. That would have thudded into his pads.
I tell you what, when Craigie makes a promise, he's a man of his word. He said to me earlier, he's like, I'm going to make some amazing saves. And surely enough, he's done that. Quick shot in front. Jim Gallagher, saved by Brody at the other end. Brody has been put under the pump this period. And he just did the Jedi meditative
Yeah, that was like,
crouch.
hey, Hurley, watch this.
Do you want to see minimalist,
Yeah.
mate? This is minimalist. Vinny Lee in, passes it to Diaz. He fanned on it. Just left the puck behind, did Diaz. Jats skating up ice, trying to feed it to a teammate, but happy to dump it. Time is on her side. 4 minutes left in this final period and in this game. Vinny Lee, pressured by Jim Gallagher, has to cycle around, gets it over to Rishi Mookie, who falls over. Ash Wadey playing it over to Jim Gallagher. He's playing the puck ahead of him. Vinny Lee gets a stick in the lane, gets it over to Ben Rogers. Ben Rogers back to Vinny Lee, trying to find Rishi Mookie, but instead missed Diaz, who overskated the puck. Where was he going? Did Richard maybe kick that puck?
I think maybe.
Yeah, because It was a very sudden
Shenanigans there from the referee.
Yep. Trashman feeding it to Cullen. Cullen. Cross ice, but Ben Rogers will pick it up for Team Clough. 3 minutes 13 left. They've got to do something and quick smart. Sonny Stiglitz trying to get it away from Diaz, and he does. Rishi couldn't get his stick on that one. And Cullen will play it over to Trashman. Trashman. Round the outside of Diaz. Pass over to Cullen. Out of his reach, so he has to chase it. Me with a great stick in the lane. Beautifully played. Rims it up the boards. Cam Kutz picks it off. Broken up in front by Anonymous. Trashman in the slot. Feeds it back to Cullen. Cullen to Stiglitz at the point. Back to Cullen. Cullen. Cross ice to nobody in particular. And Lisa Mack will just bat that up, but not out. Kutz to Cullen. Cullen couldn't find the mark of Sonny Stiglitz, so Me will pump it up the boards. Diaz chasing it on. Coming in, cuts back. Me at the point, shoots it. Diaz got his stick in the lane.
Diaz just got in the way of the shot.
You're not supposed to block your own teammates' shots. Me,
Oh,
once again,
Diaz.
shovels it backhand. Craigie got a glove on it. It's still in play, and no, it's not. Yeah, where's the Diaz give?
As requested.
Cullen. Pass is broken up by his teammate, but he gives it back to him. Cullen once again, trying to chip it over to Sonny Stiglitz and Cam Kutz. Kutz collects, rims it back up the boards, but Lisa Mack gets it and bats it up the boards into the neutral zone. Cullen feeding it ahead for Cam off the boards. Puts it into space. Cam round the outside, looking for a passing lane, broken up by Lisa Mack beautifully. Robbie Bushell keeps it in play. Cam Kutz shoots it on net, and Brody was just like, I'm not even going to move for this one. It's going wide. Robbie Bushell shoots. Good save by Brody. Cullen with 57 seconds left. Team Cloughy would have to pull off a miracle of both time and space to get a win here. George pressured by Maitland. Worked well. Robbie got it over to Cullen. Shot down low. Oh, Robbie. That was a bit of Nathan McKinnon at the gold medal game right there. Wide open.
Nathan McKinnon. Oh, no, not that Nathan McKinnon.
Good one. Oh, no. George just molesting Chris Cullen along the boards there. Jeez.
Well, it's probably better to do it to Cullen than Maitland and in Maitland's current attire.
Buy him
That's all
a
I'm saying.
drink. Far out. Bushell breaks up the play. George breaks it up immediately back the other way. Shot comes in, gloved by Craigie. And that should just about do it as we've got 7 seconds left on the clock. Cam Kutz going to chase it up ice. Going to try and get one more shot away. Here he comes. Buzzer. And for the first time this series, Team Figures wins.
Congratulations, Figures. And if you want to go by goal count, you're up by 1.
Am I? What was
Yeah,
the differential last time?
11-8 was the scoreline last time, and 11-7 the opposite way.
I thank Craigie for that.
It was, yes. Craigie is your friend.
Craigie is my bud.
He is now my mortal enemy.
Yep. Thank you to all of our all of our players for all of the hard work that they've put in this season.
Especially Maitland for taking the absurdity to the next level.
Oh my God, if you ever need to ratchet it up to 11, Maitland's the guy to talk to. Thank you to everyone because this was a exhibition match for all of our. Here we see some of the highlights of the Hippo. This is an exhibition game for all of the players that come down consistently to help out with the bye weeks.
Filling in when we were really short on numbers and that type of stuff. And
all that kind of thing. They're the first to put their hands up to help out, and it is greatly appreciated. This has been the Kondos Ice Hockey League. Thank you so much for tuning in. Don't forget to hit the like button on the way out. It really helps us out.
I better do that myself, but no.
Yeah, please do. We will be back on Tuesday from 7:45 p.m. with our next round of finals, the first
Semi-finals.
full round of finals, which
Yes.
is the semis.
Yes.
We've got the semis and then the grand final, and there's the Hippo
Next
eating
Sunday.
it along the boards. Next Sunday is grand final. We've got some good stuff planned for you. So if you want to come down to the Olympic Ice Skating Centre in Oakley, Melbourne, Victoria, 1080 Centre Road, you can do it on Tuesday night from 7:45 or from Sunday next week from 5 o'clock Australian Eastern Daylight Savings Time, PM, not AM. Thank you for tuning in. This is the Kondos Ice Hockey League. We'll see you next Tuesday.